If you're dreaming of becoming a commercial pilot in India, one of the most crucial steps is to clear your medical exams, Class 1 and Class 2. Hey there everyone, welcome back to Fly with Sudharshan. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to clear both medicals, what to expect, what documents you need, and share some real world tips to help you avoid real world mistakes. So let's get started. What are Class 2 and Class 1 medicals? In India, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, or also called as DGCA, mandates two level of medical exams for aspiring pilots. Class 2 medicals. It's required to apply for student pilot license. Once you have cleared Class 2 successfully, you'll be eligible to take Class 1 medicals. This is mandatory before you get your commercial pilot license. Both tests assess your physical and mental fitness to ensure you can safely operate an aircraft, but they differ in strictness and details. How to clear Class 2 medical exams. So let's begin with how to clear Class 2 medicals. Here's what you need to do. First, you need to register yourself eGCA website or portal. I'm going to put that link in the description below. Please make sure you check it out. This might take you less than 15 minutes, but here is something you have to focus on. So that brings us to tip number 1. Make sure you enter exact details as per your 10th or SSLC marks card or mark sheet while you are registering to eGCA portal. Yes, you heard it right. It is as per 10th mark sheet, not as per your passport or or any kind of mark sheet like PU or degree. If you make any mistakes here, for example, in your passports your name initials will be expanded. For example, my name is Sudharshan, SH, S Sierra and H Hotel. So in my passport, my name will be printed as Sudharshan Sierra Hospital, S and H expanded. But in your SSLC marks card or 10th mark sheet, it might be printed as Sudarshan SH, only the initial. So in this case, you need to enter it as per your SSLC mark sheet and not as per your passport or driving license or any other thing, not even your Aadhaar card. So what will happen if you enter the details while you are registering from other than 10th marks card? I am your live example. Your medical might get rejected at the time after completing your medical test and uploading it to the eGCA portal to be approved by DGCA official. So this might cause you extra delay, retake of class 2 medicals, more expensive and more stressful. So make sure while registering you are entering all the details as per your 10th mark sheet, and the same is also applicable when you are applying for your computer number. Hope you like this tip. So let's continue further. So once you have successfully registered, you will get your eGCA ID. So it's now time for you to apply for your class 2 initials. So now choose a DGCA approved class 2 doctor. Visit DGCA website for updated list. Step 3. Book an appointment with your chosen doctor. And also make sure if you are struggling with eGCA or if you think it's very stressful to register yourself to eGCA portal and you think you might do some mistakes, because usually if you do some mistake it might take at least 30 days to get it corrected and approved by a DGCA official. So just directly take an appointment from the doctor who is DGCA approved for class 2 assessment. So many times students usually make these mistakes when they are enrolling or registering into the eGCA portal. So there is a better way where you can directly contact your class 2 DGCA approved medical examiner. They'll do everything for you, beginning from registering you into eGCA portal and uploading all your medical certificates. If you doubt yourself that you might do any mistakes during the registration process, you just contact your medical examiner and they'll do it for you. So once you are done with this, you book an appointment through a phone call, or if you are already registered, you can apply through the eGCA portal and make sure you call the doctor and book an appointment with them. You will need to carry below documents: original Aadhaar card or passport, recent passport size photos, any existing medical reports, glasses or contact lens prescription if any. So make sure you carry all these documents. Class 2 medical tests typically include ECG, electrocardiogram, chest X-ray, blood and urine test, basic vision and hearing test, physical examination. So here we are for our next step. For your class 2 medical assessments, there is no need for you to go on an empty stomach. You can have your breakfast and then go to your respective hospitals where the appointments are booked. Once you reach there, your doctor will conduct all the required tests that are mentioned above. This might approximately take you around a maximum of 3 to 4 hours, even less. The major time lapse is where you wait for your reports. Meanwhile, when you are waiting for your reports, your doctor might call you up and do your physical examinations. Once that is done, if you have not yet registered to eGCA portal, he might help you register to eGCA portal so that you make no mistakes. Once that is done, your doctor will literally do everything from raising an application to class 2 medicals and uploading all your medical tests. Once this is done and you have cleared all the medical tests, your doctor will upload all the tests into the eGCA portal there itself and give you a CA32 form which is signed by him. So make sure you carry that to your flight school if you want to apply for SPL, and this is valid only till you receive your class 2 medicals. So your class 2 medical approval from DGCA official might take somewhere around 1 to 3 months. You just have to wait. So coming to validity of your class 2 medicals. Once approved, your class 2 medicals is valid for up to 2 years. If you are a person who are applying for a commercial pilot license, make sure you get your class 1 medical done within this 2 years. If not, you might have to again undergo your class 2 medical examination. Unlike class 2 medicals, class 1 medical assessments or exams are held at two types of hospital. One is any military hospital or IAF hospital, and the second one is DGCA approved civil hospitals like Apollo, the one I did it in. Now, for your class 1 medicals, which is more comprehensive, here how it works. Apply through eGCA portal as same as you applied for class 2 medicals. But here you will have two options: IAF medical hospitals, also called military hospitals, or civil hospitals like Apollo, which are approved by DGCA. Some examples of hospitals where you can get your class 1 medicals done are IAM Bangalore, Apollo Pannirghatta Bangalore, AFCME New Delhi, Command Hospitals in Pune and Chennai. So now, if you are applying through your military IAF hospitals like IAM Bangalore and others, you will have to book an appointment on your eGCA portal yourself by paying an application fees of around 3000 rupees. Note, this is a non-refundable amount. Once you have paid your application fees, you may choose the appropriate appointment dates. For IAF or military hospitals, you might get an appointment date. Sometimes the wait list for IAF and military hospitals may be 1 to 3 months. Wherein for civil hospitals, you can get your appointments within days or weeks ahead. And also, there is no application fees paid. If you choose to complete your class 1 medicals through civil hospitals, you can book an appointment by directly calling the DGCA approved class 1 examiner and book an appointment. Here, the doctors will help you entirely on your class 1 application, uploading your medical assessments and test results and everything. It's just like how you do your class 2 medicals. So below are the tests that you need to give for class 1 medicals. Detailed vision test including color vision, audiometry tests, hearing test in a soundproof room, lung function test, ultrasound of your complete abdomen, ENT exams, blood and urine analysis. Your blood samples will be taken one prior to your breakfast and second around 1.5 to 2 hours after your breakfast. So make sure you reach the hospital empty stomach and not eat anything before you give your blood test. And the last one is physical examination, where they'll be checking if you have any injuries or if you are physically fit or unfit to be a pilot. Duration. Usually, class 1 assessments will be completed within a day, and it might be extended if there are any follow ups. So, make sure if you are traveling from far away to stay near to your medical center. Results. You will either be fit, temporarily unfit, permanently unfit. Your results will be uploaded by your medical examiner. It might take 1 to 2 days. Post that, it might take up to 3 months to be approved by a DGCA. Mine actually took exactly 3 months to get approved. So, validity. Validity of class 1 medical will be for 1 year from the date of examination, which is your medical examination. Coming to renewal of class 1 medicals, your class 1 medical needs to be renewed every year. Don't worry, the renewal process will be very simple compared to the class 1 initial examination. And this renewal process to be completed before the class 1 medical expires. Note, if your class 1 medical license expires before you undergo a renewal, then you might have to go through a lot of procedure with a military medical center only. So make sure you renew your class 1 medicals before the end date, which is within the last month of your class 1 validity. For the documents to be carried for class 1 medical assessments is as same as we have discussed for class 2 medicals, but there is one additional document required to be carried, which is your class 1 medical assessment certificate. So it can be downloaded from the eGCA portal after your class 2 medical has been approved by a DGCA official. So make sure you don't miss it. So now let's talk about the common mistakes you must avoid. Not carrying your original documents like Aadhaar or passport, medical application form from your eGCA portal, and class 2 medical assessment certificate if you are appearing for your class 1 medical. Ignoring minor issues like earwax or vision corrections. Being sleep deprived or dehydrated before your tests. Missing your appointment slots, not disclosing past medical histories. Here are my pro tips to make the process smooth. Number 1. Start preparing 1 month in advance. Get an eye exam, check your BP, get any minor health issues treated. Drink a lots of water and get a good sleep before the test. Be polite and follow up with the instruction given by your medical examiner. If you wear glasses, carry your prescription and a spare of your glasses. If you're temporarily unfit, don't worry. It's usually minor issue and can be fixed. And most importantly, don't lie or hide anything. Honesty helps you avoid complications later. Talking about temporary unfit, I am your live example. When I took my class 1 medicals, all my reports were normal except my blood report, wherein my cholesterol level, which was LDL level, were through the roofs, which was not accepted by DGCA norms. So here's what I did. Even I, as a student pilot, panicked at the moment. What might happen? How would I clear my medicals? Will I clear my medicals? But my examiner guided me through that. So here's what I'm sharing you my own experience, how I overcame the hurdle of temporarily unfit. After completion of all my medical tests for class 1 medicals, I sat with my medical examiner to review all my reports. All the reports indicated that I am fit except one, the blood report for LDL cholesterol. So my cholesterol were through the roof. So my doctor suggested me to undergo the test again after some time. Of course, after some exercises and diet control. So I took around a week to 15 days to lower my blood cholesterol levels. So what I did, I completely cut off all the junk food. I ran daily 40 minutes to 1 hour, which helped me to lower my blood cholesterol level through the consistency and my passion. Hopefully, after 15 days, when I retook my blood test, my cholesterol levels were within the border limits. So, after which I resubmitted the application on the eGCA portal, and 3 months later, I got my class 1 medicals approved. So, the moral of the story is don't be worried until you are permanently unfit. So, if you are temporarily unfit, it is very minor issue and it can be treated or fixed within a couple of days. So keep your hopes high and work hard for it. So now I am gonna share additional tips which I implemented in my routine to clear my class 1 medicals. So number one, I've written it down here, so let me read it for you. Avoid junk foods, sugar, oil fried foods at least 20 days to 30 days prior to your class 1 medical exams. Trust me, this will help you a lot. Start working out at least 15 to 20 days prior to your medical examination. Your workout should include at least 20 to 30 minutes of medium pace running. This has to be done at least 4 times a week. Drink a lot of water and maintain a proper healthy diet. If possible, get a blood test or the minor test done in your local area hospitals so that you can monitor yourself what you need to do in order to clear your medical examination. And here is one major tip I would like to tell you. Students often tend to lose their CPL permanently. Yes, you have heard it correctly. Aspiring student pilots who have completed their 200 hours of flight training, India or abroad, might lose the ability to get a CPL permanently because of this mistake. I'll tell you why. I have heard many stories through my pilot friends that many students pursue their flight training even before getting their class 1 medicals. And some students who has also got a CPL issued from a foreign country after the completion of flight training came back to India for the conversion of their CPL and found out that they were temporarily unfit for a commercial pilot license. That brings us to the major tip or the mandatory thing you must do. If you're an aspiring student pilot, and if you have done your researches or watched my previous videos, you might already know how much it is actually required financially to complete your CPL to be a commercial pilot in India. It might cost you somewhere around 55 to 65 lakhs in 2025 just to obtain your commercial pilot license. So make sure you clear your medical exams even before you take your ground schools or flight trainings, because you don't want to waste your money whether you are capable to be a commercial pilot in India or not, because DGCA is very strict in the rules laid out for commercial pilot license in India. So that's it for today. I hope all your doubts are cleared regarding how to clear DGCA Class 2 and Class 1 medicals for commercial pilots in India in 2025. It might seem intimidating, but if you are healthy and prepared, you have got nothing to worry about. If you have found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who is pursuing a pilot career. Drop your questions in the comments. I read and reply to all of them. And don't forget to subscribe for more aviation content. Until next time, keep chasing the skies.